I would say that what the AI is doing is not knowledge, or at least it's nothing. We could use that word if we want, but what it's doing is nothing like what we're doing. It's so different that I think to call it knowledge as if it is the same kind of thing that we're doing would be, it's unhelpful. I mean, it can get to the truth, although, funnily enough, and this is quite crucial, it doesn't care whether it gets to the truth, right? We care whether we get to the truth, and that's a big part of what makes us knowers and what makes us knowers in the way that we're knowers. We're trying to get to the truth. We're forming beliefs, and we form beliefs which are grounded in reasons. We're responsive to reasons and evidence, and that's guiding us in our desire to get to the truth. What the AI is doing is nothing like that. AIs don't have beliefs. They're not forming strategies or anything like that in the way that we do. They're not reasoning in any conscious sense like we're doing. I mean, you mentioned ChatGPT earlier, and a lot of people are getting very excited about this. And it looks like what they're producing is knowledge, but really, when you look at what's actually going on, if you look what's underneath the surface, as it were, and see the actual mechanics of it, it's just a big statistical engine generating predictions. It looks sophisticated, but ultimately it's not that much more sophisticated than just the autocomplete on your, when you're typing out a text message. It's just like a massive sort of plagiarism engine. It's taking lots of data and then it's generating certain kinds of predictions. So I don't think what it's doing is anything like that. It's not forming beliefs. You need to be a certain kind of creature to have beliefs. You need to be responsive to reasons and evidence and so on. But the machine isn't doing that. It's not conscious. And it's not in the space of reasons at all in the way that we are. And the space of reasons, what I mean is it's not responsive to kind of rational considerations. It's just simply churning out predictions, just like when it churned out that definition of epistemology. So, like a lot of people are getting very excited about AI at the moment because of the ChatGPT. I'm in the more skeptical camp. I think what it's doing is actually quite unsophisticated. So it's almost like what we were trying to achieve with AI. I think we've gone in a well, I would say a bad direction. The direction we're going in now, the AI direction, is very much towards this very much unsophisticated kind of AI, where what it's doing is so different to what human cognition is doing that although it might imitate us and it might look superficial like it's doing what we're doing, it's so different as to be, chalk and cheese. It's just not the same thing. And for that reason, I wouldn't want to call it knowledge. You could say it's generating truths, it's generating things that we can use and gain knowledge from. That's right. It can be a very useful tool, but it isn't itself a knower, and it doesn't itself generate knowledge. That's what I'd want to say.